Leonard Valve officially began manufacturing thermostatic mixing valves in 1911 and was incorporated in 1913. The founder, Frederick C. Leonard, was a watch repairman and electrician, among his many talents. Leonard Valve products have been proudly made in Cranston, Rhode Island, USA for over 100 years. Today, Leonard Valve operates from 2 facilities in Cranston. They have a state-of-the-art machining facility featuring assembly departments that individually assemble and test each mixing valve and every valve system before shipment, the second facility being a warehouse. Leonard supplies a full lineup of electronic mixing valves, high-low master mixers, complete water tempering systems, emergency mixing valves, shower valves, along with a myriad of other valve products to meet the stringent demands of today's commercial buildings for all water applications. The story goes that Frederick Leonard would frequent barber shops for a clean shave. Trim after trim, he became disgruntled when the warm towel that was used to clean his face was either scorching hot or lukewarm, and thus began his quest to develop a device that could provide consistent hot water temperatures. Mr. Leonard utilized a bimetal coil as his thermostat to temper hot and cold water to attain a desired output. Thus, the first Leonard thermostatic mixing valve was created to temper water in barber shops. Leonard was also very concerned with the well-being of the infirmed and the very young, and he thereafter used his mixing valve technology to control water temperature for critical hospital and healthcare facilities. Leonard has always been a leader in the industry with bringing new and relevant products to the market. All Leonard Valve products made today are certified to the proper ASSE certification and tested prior to leaving the factory. Leonard is the leader in digital master mixers and the only manufacturer to date that has a digital valve to temper eye wash and drench shower combinations. Digital valves are a key component to end user safety, value, and reliability. In addition, these values are also a key component for Legionella mitigation and control. Here we have the Proton digital mixing valve. Some of the main features of the Proton digital mixing valve include self-balancing, self-diagnostic, a daily self-cleaning feature, digital control with a 2 LCD display, setting up, error coding, and programming temperature set points are all user-friendly. Upon power failure, it will hold the last set temperature and avoid thermal shock. Integral check valve availability, optimal flow rates for small and mid-sized design projects. The Proton series includes 4 different models: the 1.0, 2.0, 2.5, and last but not least, the 3.0. Each digital mixing valve has the same features as its previous version. Leonard works hard to be on the edge of digital technology. The Proton 1.0 features a simple and intuitive user commissioning and setup, alarms for when unit maintenance is required, a user programmable set point range between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 180 degrees Fahrenheit, automatic hot and cold water shutoff upon cold or hot water inlet supply failure, keeping your valve controls at a 0 gallons per minute during the no times of use feature, which is only reflected when properly installed near the hot water source with a continuously operating recirculation pump. The Proton 2.0 and 2.5 have all the same features as the 1.0, but they also have an enhanced controller with a programmable disinfection mode. A few optional features for both of these valves include 3 additional temperature probes, 5 relay contacts that switch on during alarm states, and the ability to have remote alerts to assist maintenance and service personnel, which help keep your system running smoothly. One feature the 2.5 offers over the 2.0 is the controller has BACnet MSTP connection capabilities. Looking closer at the Proton 2.0 and 2.5, we get into a handful of optional alert features. loss of power, broken temp probe, out of temperature range plus or minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit, motor connectivity and operation, and service required at 90% full shuttle movement. The latest and greatest digital mixing valve is the Proton 3.0. It comes packed with the alerts offered on the 2.0 and 2.5 by default, backnet capabilities, and the exclusive option to have Wi-Fi connections. When it comes to sizes, single valves are available in 1-inch to 3-inch valve outlet sizes, 3/4 inlet, 1-inch outlet, 1-inch inlet, 1.25-inch outlet, and so on and so forth. All Proton models can have manifold assemblies up to 6-inch valve outlet sizes. To ensure safe, accessible water use with the Leonard valve Proton, the following options are recommended. BPS, also known as backup power supply, up to 2 hours. LC, less circulator. 150, 200, and 300 models are available with or without serviceable check stops. All assemblies available with optional bronze ball valves, and all assemblies available with any Proton series control box. One last thing to note about the digital mixing valves is that they should be used with the recirculation piping method, also known as WD, which employs an economical and environmental friendly recirculation loop. This keeps the water warm and moving, recirculating the tempered water flowing through the building, effectively mitigating Legionella and pathogen risks simultaneously. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on our social media platforms.